Chipa in action. And concurrently with this kickoff, while I can reliably tell you Marumo Gallets and Golden Arrows played out to a 1-1 draw earlier. The Easter table is decked out, looking as green as ever. Polokwane, and this is the Betway Premiership. Lisekazini from the right to the left is Sekhukhune United. Babina Noko attacking the goals to the left of your screen. They are the home side in their change strippers. Banaba Barring, they rise and shine. Can they rise and shine on this particular occasion? They have not had sparkling form away from home. They are one of the worst travelers in the division, but one thing they do, they defend extremely well. Polokwane City having conceded 19 goals from the previous 24. It puts them just third in the Betway Premiership in terms of the meanest defenses. Well, Sekhukhune United have an ace up their sleeve. They've got somebody who can carve up any defense, no matter which day or time. Keletso Makhala, 9 assists, head and shoulders of anybody in the league, 6 goals as well. As a former under-20 international back in the side, and is a welcome sight for those gathered here today. Sipembula as well in the team to play in that midfield role. No Tabo Munare in this particular fixture. His position being taken up, as I said, as youngster and debutant Karabo Chaka. Here's Mbula, the chef, looking to cook early. Buyo Litlapa has been outstanding this season. He's a versatile defender. Got an assist in that one against Cape Town City. Really bombarded on the left-hand side, much like what Sean Mohaila is doing. It's an early foul against the Bahangaki. Don't like that, because Daniel Cardoso and Trezor Chubaba in the side as well. Another rarity of late. Those two, most often than not, either replace each other in the starting 11 or from the bench. Well, they get a start today alongside each other in the back three of Siposonke Elanga and Trezor Chibwabwa and Daniel Cardoso. The two heads of Sekhukhune United plotting Makhalwa and Ellis Ramala. They got Chibuko Eyizu, great form, as born out of Imo State. The Nigerian hitman has hit the target in the season of late. Their 2-1 win. Samkelo Sihlale and Chibuko Eyizu found the back of the net for Babina Noko. The informed hitman Eyizu has contributed to goals in his last 3 away games in the league for his team. A total of 5 goal contributions, scoring 3 and making 2. Ramala leaves it for Makhalwa. Maybe shouldn't have done so. He wasn't the best test at all from the 28-year-old Keletso Makhalwa. Born not from far from here, Mokopane. The privilege of being there earlier today. Beautiful piece of the country. Eyizu bumped off the ball. Referee Kizes has play on. They circulate. They navigate. But they're going nowhere slowly currently. Taking their time. First touch for the youngster Chaka. As I said, was supposed to go on loan to Keswick Stars for the second half of the season, but has not. Somebody who would know him quite well could be Bryce Aka as well, who's previously worked with him before. He's a Polokwane City assistant coach. Mohaila. That's a lot of space for Makhalwa. You don't want to do that. Now, Polokwane City not been watching Sekhukhune United games. Everything and anything flows through that man. The Mokopane Maverick, Makhalwa. Perhaps that chance came a bit too early. His first 2 contributions to this game have been below par from what we've seen. Signed from Uppington City last July. Man, he's been on the up. Really struck a chord Luciano Losiema was here, who really filled him with confidence, and I think he's that kind of player where you put a shoulder around him and you show him a bit of love, and I think he'll love you back and he'll love performing for you. Eric Tinkler picking up where Luciano Losiema left off. Bongin Kosi Dlamini from Platinum City Rovers, man. His last league goal was on the 28th of February in a 1-1 draw against Stellies. Ronaldo Lina. Oh man, how has he taken his chance? The epitome of when opportunity meets preparation comes out quickly, does Brian Okoth-Bire. Since that mesmerizing performance against Sundowns, Brian Cup, he's taking his chance. This is second league outing after the Cape Town City win. Had to wait a very long time to get his chance as a 27-year-old, but he's a man who's looking to grasp it with both hands. Loose touch by the young Tataka. Allows for a quick counter punch from Polokwane City. As I mentioned, there's bare pickings in terms of opening quarter goals for them. Step over from Mukibelo Ramabu. Catching practice for Lena. You're going to need more than that to beat a man of this kind of current form and headspace. Here's Makhalwa, combining nicely with Mokhaila, who's shown real endeavor on that right. Just couldn't have that end product. That saw him bullish into the box. Big diagonal switch from Ramabu, but all he happens to do is just give away possession needlessly. We move. It's, by the way, the fourth league clash since the sides first met in 2023-24. First two meetings, by the way. There is two goalless draws since promotion to the top flight in 2021, only against Polokwane City. In that year of 23-24, have Sekhukhune United played to a goalless draw in both meetings with an opponent, by the way. It's an interesting little stat, so it sets up the Limpopo derby quite nicely. Mbule. Nice move on to the onrushing Siposonke Langa. Found himself in unfamiliar territory. I think Langeli Shenko, who felt the end of that plot from his left foot. The last league meeting between Babinanoko and Rise and Shine was on the 5th of January of this year. They played out to a 1-1 draw. Raymond Daniel scored for Polokwane City and Trezor Chihuahua on the back of the net. Very rare goal scorers on the day. Yes, Cardoso. Into midfield, and from midfield to left wing. Good pace. Returning on the afterburners, Ellis Ramala. On the cover was Bulelani Nikani, who's in the side for Baloyi. The only change from the team that lost out to Eskama Kepula. By the way, in CAF Champions League news for you, Sundowns drawing at home to Al Ahly in the first leg of their semi-final. They have it all to do. And, the two sides meet again in due course. Let's play on Friday the 25th in the second leg. Away from home for Coach Cardoso's men. Play at the Cairo International Stadium. Guanagarago, Egypt. Cardoso. Kaka. Squeezing the pitch, the away side. Looks as if the way to go for Sekhukhune United is that right wing. They have allowed Mokhaila way too much space on several occasions. I think they might just come back to haunt them and find them, you know where. Here's the first touch for the 23-year-old Oswin Apollos. It's almost the Apollos versus Makhalwa battle today. The two midfield maestros going at it. But I think currently, if this was a boxing match, Makhalwa would be winning it hands down, giving his output this season. With 27 appearances in all competitions, 6 goals, 9 assists. Where if you look for Aussie and Apollos, 26 appearances in all comps, 2 goals, 1 assist. They are in. Yes, Polokwane City passes it, but not to the point where he needed to. He passed it past the post. Yeah, bright. Bonginkosi Dlamini. I said he last scored a league goal in February. Not feeling any love at all there. It was a bit of a mistake that set him up. He really should have taken that, but it seemed to catch him by surprise. Look at this. Don't think that's what Vuyo Letlapa, the usually very reliable Letlapa, wanted to do, end up passing an opponent. And with a direct run at goal, the 28-year-old from Komora. Oh, he fluffed his lines there. Not quite sure what happened to him. Seeing Towns next in action on the 25th, 6 o'clock kickoff out at the Cairo International Stadium. I think they'll be quietly confident that they're able to keep a clean sheet over there. But it's going to be a lot of attack against defense, particularly with the Egyptians with the 12-man factor. Speaking of the 12-man factor, there are plenty of them split right down the line. One side is orange, the other is red. Which side are you? It's the Limpopo derby. Nice to see some that have made it from their homes. This Easter weekend extravaganza. Wow, his number plate says Facebook. Okay. I wonder if that's his real name. First name Face, last name Book. Okay. We approach the opening quarter. Makhalwa, main man, wincing. Will get back on the pitch to fight against the pain and fight against the opponent. Pirates in action as well today in CAF Champions League. Semi-1 for them. Escotine taking on Pyramids. The game kicking off in about 17 minutes time. Maybe quite confident as well in the game. Good block. Ball stood alive though. Eventually cleared by Lebohang Kaki. They haven't lost in the last 5 games of Coach Jose Ribeiro's team. Or the Pyramids come into the game off the back of a 3-game winless run. 2 losses and 1 draw. Sad, by the way, in line from FNB Stadium. Swinger to the near post. Have not really taken their chances with any level of expertise of Babinanoko. No Boyd. Polokwane City had that golden chance earlier for Bonginkosi Dlamini. Pulled forward out of the box by Nikani. By the way, Polokwane City are now 6 seconds away from going 25 games without scoring in the opening 15 minutes. They've not been able to do so at all in the league this season. The only team to do so, by the way. Wow. It's 15 right on the dot. It's still 0-0 here at the new Peter Mokaba Stadium. The battle between 4th and 6th. You know, Sekhukhune could really take a grasp of that 3rd position if they win today. It will take them to 40 points. Potentially, he's 2 ahead of Stellenbosch. Here's Makhala. Looks for the healer. Makhala with the first time no-look pass, but maybe he should have looked. Ends up catching practice for Brian Okothpire, a former Tuskers FC player. Wondering at Tuskers as they play out in the Kenyan KPL League. He's 2nd in that league after 26 games, just 1 behind, surprise, surprise, Police FC. Puleng Marema. He's up. From Zepetiela. Lina focuses and refocuses his last line of defense. By the way, where Marema's born is about 58 kilometers away from where we are. Beautiful province of Limpopo. Right. In the wall is Letapa, Cardoso, Chibwabwa. In their periphery and in their eye line is Apollos. Oh, Apollos rattles the glove for Ronaldo Lina, who had to make that save, and he did. That was on target. That was swiveling, and that's hurt the 27-year-old keeper. Had to spread himself. Not as easy as it looked, by the looks of it. Great free kick there from Ozzy Apollos. Swiveling, dipping from left to right, a little fade. Oh, how well Lina did there. Man, he's such a high-catching shot stopper. He was a former Marisburg United goalminder. There's Apollos. Numbers are still up there. We look for the skipper. Flag is up, 1 count. He's going down again. Just landed awkwardly with Ronaldo Lina. Stretching his left hip by the looks of it. And who was with Ajax Youth. It was now 15 years ago. The first league start against Cape Town City, as I mentioned. And prior to that, played in the second FCAF Confederation Cup. Came back in September against Luanda Sol, got 90 minutes in that one. 120 minutes against Downs in the Cup. And the coach, Buti Muhafe, reorganizes his men. And Lina shows that his hips don't lie at all as well. A quick swivel of the hips. And an injury to one of his hips. Keep an eye out on that. Keeper needs his mobility. At full tilt, particularly his legs and hip region. He move back up on his feet. He lies on the open play in the green grass of new Peter Mokaba Stadium. Ramal finds a well position. Makhala, he only has one thing in mind, and that's to eliminate and inspire. Again, Nigani, good position. See, he's stripped his left hamstring. There's a bit of a doubt coming into this game. He's got the nod. The young man, Taka on debut. Coach Eric Tinkler saying it's a squad game. And you have to make 9 changes like he did against Cape Town City. You look at your team and you say, if you want to be starting, show me what you can do, and you do get an opportunity. And with Captain Monari not here today, he's given a youngster a chance. Karabotaka, yet another product of the DSTV Diski Challenge. That's a lovely looking cross, but that is solid glove work there from Brian Okoff. It wasn't easy, you know. There's a man just right in front of him. He easily dropped it, but he didn't. Hands like glue. Speaking of DSTV Diski Challenge, some games today. Chippa United drawing at Makesi 2-2. Golden Arrows beating Polokwane City 2-1. Chiefs in their bid for a first title in 10 years, getting the job done against Abafana Base Bay. It's Richards Bay 3-1. 2 red cards this weekend as well. Zulu getting a player sent off in Sundowns in their 1-0 win against Solando Pirates. Finished with 10 men. Where did that leave the teams? All Chiefs with a 1-point lead over nearest rival Stellenbosch. I tell you, those two going hammer and tongs. You have it, no, you have it, no, I'll take it, no, it's mine. 61-60. Sundowns in third, while Polokwane City, team that Karabotaka could have played many times, they're in 12th position, while his DDC teammates are in 10th after 25 games. Referee Kize in the way. Langa. Taka has to hurry up. An untidy looking pass. United's last 4 games in the league have ended 2-1. They're the kings of 2-1. They lost 2-1 away to Richards Bay, won 2-1 against Marumo Gallants. You want to guess? Lost 2-1 at home against Stellenbosch and won 2-1 against Cape Town City in the last league game. Right now they will take a 2-1. Looking for a 1-2. Here's Makhalwa. Goes it alone in the end. Better options. We haven't seen too much of Nigerian hitman Chibiko. But he's that kind of player. He often seems to be drifting out of the encounter and then pops up with a goal nowhere. And of course, most man also been at Sekhukhune United, reaching 15 years now since signing from Ezengosi. There's the game by numbers. Coaching the putting half an hour. Taka getting an introduction to grown man football. Inside Sinhle Makubela, who's getting the magic spray. Khala stands as an island, one man, thinking about the chances that have come in this game. If he made contact, that is dangerous play there. How did he get injured from that? All right. In terms of their home form for Coach Eric Tinkler's side, they're playing in their 13th game at home. 6 wins, 2 draws, 4 losses. They've collected 20 points from a possible 36. That was pretty solid work there. Takaza. Yellow card coming for Manuel Kambala. And it's yellow for Manuel Kambala. A couple of fouls. That one was as dangerous as it comes. Fortuitous there that actually perhaps just got a simple caution there. Kambala, 33 years young now, born out of Polokwane in Mozambique. He's a fully fledged Mozambican international, having presented his country almost approaching half a century of caps. Referee Thokozani Mkhize, he's not happy about something. He's telling Kambala to get off the pitch, so he's able to rejoin the party. And Cardoso in the meantime rages forward, unmarked and just inside the big box. Ball goes general direction of where he was. Mala wins their secondary ball. Paulus is quickest to react. City come out unscathed in that one. Here's Makhala. Space opens up again for the Magician. The Magician hasn't turned up any masterful tricks as yet. His 89th Premier League game today. During that time, he scored 10 goals and 11 assists. Your Facebook. No wonder where's, I was going to say Twitter, where's X? That's Facebook. Maybe the man behind him knows. That one way is that he moved. The yellow card is coming out for, I think, the coach putting it up. I think he had been warned. Careful, coach, careful. Thokozani Mkhize is not one to take dissent too lightly. Yeah, Raiseka comes in to separate the two men. He says, "This is my house." Blows the whistle. His captain is trying to help him. His assistant is trying to help him. He says, "I will send you off. Doesn't matter if it's Easter, sir. For Easter eggs, I'll give you yellow cards instead." Kambala's back on the pitch, by the way, and so it's 11 versus 11 again. Look at the City, if they are able to maintain this clean sheet that they have, and you would put your money on it because they're so good at defending and shutting out sides. They've kept 10 clean sheets, the second highest in the division. Oh, and that almost saw that clean sheet disappear. It was an Easter weekend lunch. Only Sundowns and Magezi have more clean sheets than them. Sensational turn that from Makhala, combining with Sean Mokhaila. What was he doing there? There was a touch from the Kenyan international. Re-rip there, just parried it away last second. Good save there. Ure comes out, does well as well, but the flag was up. Referee Thokozani Mkhize spotted something. Exactly half an hour in this Limpopo derby. That's round 26 tie here at the new Peter Mokaba Stadium between one team that is vying for CAF football and the other for a top 8 finish. And well within both their reach. City in 6th position, 3 points. Today we'll see them level with, guess who? But they have inferior goal difference, so they'll slightly just fall below them into 5th, where Tix Galaxy are currently snug. For Eric Tinkler's side, 3 points takes them to 40. That's 3rd. It's CAF Confederation football right there. Asked him the question, is it an advantage that you're looking for that 3rd position in a side that is currently in 3rd and playing CAF Confederations football in Stellenbosch Football Club? Running deep into that competition. And he said it's up to them to do their job, because if they don't, we will do ours. Stelli's in action tomorrow against Sipa United at home. And first leg semi-final tie against Simba is on Sunday the 27th in the CAF Confederations Cup. That's a home game as well for them. They're out at Moses Mapida Stadium. Aaron touch from Letapa. Say it's not been a derby for the strikers thus far. Bonginkosi Dlamini and Chibikwe Hizu, I think combined, have probably had 4 touches between them. So the derby usually is tight. Nothing given, plenty wanting to be taken. Who will take their chance and take the game by the scruff of the neck, really. I mentioned a 1-1 draw when the sides last met in a reverse victor. A big chance earlier, Bonginkosi Dlamini, and probably put him halfway. Say to him, look, we're a side that doesn't score a lot of first half goals. Not even first half goals in opening 15 minutes, never mind first half goals. So it makes it even more high pressure stakes, given the fact it's a Limpopo derby that added spice of brothers from the same house but in different rooms. Mukhaila. Langa. And they find Willing Tlaka. Karabo Tlaka. Mukhaila circulating the ball with confidence and patience. But even patience needs an end product. Now, sort of comes down to a damn scrape. I've not seen a lot of attacks from the left wing. Everything has come from the right, where Mukhaila and Makhalwa have been in combination, while Letlapa and Ramala have been kept quiet as a church mouse. He went to church today. Mayweather GP's here as well. The Koba, what thing, Lenny? Good morning. 11 to play and some change in this Betway Premiership Limpopo Derby special. Quick score update for you. Chile boys haven't found the necessary spice to trouble Kaizer Chiefs as yet. It's 0-0 in an encounter. Nice looking touch and just bundled off the ball so easily. It was Marema. Touch, Mbule. Chef is cooking there, but not on the same wavelength as Ellis Ramalaza said. He struggled to get into this derby. Now we pick it up with Rodney Mapangule. In terms of incision, the ball at feet, it's Sekhukhune United that's slightly leading. As soon as I mention incision, somebody produces a stray pass. And it's with Makhala. Makhala sees Mbule dropping into a pocket of space. He measures a pass and then follows up his work. Ramala bulldozes in. It's Ramala's nifty footwork that produces an absolute stunner. Style. Stunning style. And a whole lot of sugar. Sugar ding ding. That's how you celebrate Easter, right? It's 1-0. The egg has been broken. One of them anyway. The deadlock broken by Ellis Ramala, who's been bitterly quiet in this game. But have a look at this touch here. Bamboozles Captain Nikani. And then to have the foresight, vision and composure to just volley it scrumptiously. Pure beaten on his 10th appearance. Ramala is all thumbs up, and so is Sekhukhune United's fan. The CAF Confederations Cup dream lives. Nine minutes before referee's half-time whistle, it's Ellis Ramala who comes up with the goods for Sekhukhune United. Well, all the plaudits this season have been given to Anansof Kilatso Makhalwa, Chibiko Yizwe, Lindam Dambo. Ellis Ramala has also picked his moment and written his own Mr. Weekend headline. By the way, that was his first league goal of the campaign in 12 games. Got a time to get it. Over to you, Rise and Shine. Ramabu. Cardoso shows not on my watch. We pick it up now with Sihlema Kubela. He can't connect a pass. They can't find Ozuna Polis or Marema in dangerous positions. Everything is static as they fall into a very well-drilled defensive shape on the home side. United have now scored in their last 6 away games, or rather, well, yeah, that's that. In terms of away games, they've done that when they did it against Cape Town City. In terms of home games, in the last 6 home games, we've produced some pretty decent results. Have won 2, drawn 1, and lost 3. They scored in their last 10 games in the league, the longest run of games, make it 11 with a goal in the competition. It's a run of 10 from the 3rd of May 2023 to the 27th of September of 2023. 32 goals, the 3rd most lethal attack in the division, and what a lethal finish it was from Ellis Ramala. Where's Facebook? Which way is he facing? How big does that Bonginkosi Dlamini miss now look? It's monumental in the context of Muslim Popo Derby. Mr. Hottest ticket in town currently, with the cheaper United and Chiefs game still goalless draw. Zamini must be thinking to himself, I really should have taken that chance. It is Sansu should have been in the lead, but rather it is they now that trail. Difference in just efficiency and proficiency in front of goal was huge. It's night and day between Ellis Ramala strike and Bonginkosi Dlamini's errant finish. Ramabu, signed from Sivuta, 2001. Ref has been busy, man. Kubela gets a talking to. Less than 4 minutes remaining. Makhalwa. The scary part is Mbule Makhalwa and Uize have not got going. I mentioned the unlikely figure of Ellis Ramala coming up with a clutch moment, while all the clutch players have been kept in the back pocket. Klaka. Good work from the youngster. That was a definite foul. With strong upper body work there. Still get worse just before the halftime whistle. The chef and the magic man could still come up with something magnificent here. Khanla's left it as one looks of it. Ramala and Mbule. It's Mbule! Big save, Pire. Mark van Heerden up. He was a free kick specialist in his day. Let's look up his Orlando Pirates catalogue. Now assistant coach alongside Paulos Masihe. Eric Tinkler. Masihe remaining after the Nhlona Olosiama left. And Eric Tinkler bringing through Mark van Heerden with him from Cape Town City. As the game continues to develop to become a young man's game, a coaching game. The game within a game from the corner. There's one Apollos as well. In a non-factor in the opening 42 minutes. Is this the chance for Polokwane City to strike? And strike swiftly and counter-punch. Apollos from distance. Luckily straight at now Dolina. Takes his time, just takes the sting out of that attack. And takes a few more seconds than he should, but he knows what he's doing. Both side, that being Sekhukhune United, they have the third best goals per minute ratio, 67.7 in the league this season. The fifth most total shots in the league as well. They have a shoot on side policy based on that statistical work. 273 shots, by the way, and counting. Letapa. Mbule. Dispossessed. It's too easy, that. Ramabu to check his run. Dlamini not been able to connect at all. They've been disconnected. Like a cordless phone. It's tactic here for the side trailing now. Uchimuhafi right there in the eye of the storm. Prowling his technical area, just looking for anything from his team. They haven't played badly, but they haven't played great either, if we're being honest. It's been a bit lukewarm. Done enough without doing, done just enough without doing overly too much. Still a 1-0 game, though, in the derby. It was 1-1 the last time they met. We're on course for that. Hopefully, there's more goals to come. Like I said, Sekhukhune United are the kings of the 2-1 scoreline. It's happened in the last 4 league games for them. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. It's 1-0 now. Flag is up. We have 2 to 3 minutes of injury time. He needs to be careful. He's been slowly starting to play act a little bit here. 3 minutes of injury time. Longest stoppage runs for the goalkeeper, Nina. From a free kick from Oswin Apollos. 35 meters out. And she tipped over but landed awkwardly and injured his hip. I have not seen Puleng Marema at all. 20th appearance for him today in our competitions. The 4-goal contribution. One from Togo Zebedie. Ramabu is from Motong. Don't ask me where that is. I haven't been there before. Hopefully I'll get there. Now can Sekhukhune United finish off this half? An even better footing, never mind the front footing. Goal from Ellis Ramal was outstanding shot, really. First touch setting up, eliminating 2 players, and then creating that space that he needed to pull the trigger and find the back of the net. Mukhaila started the game really well. And for a time, all the attacks were going through him on the right wing. He's played more right wing than right wing back. Sean Mukhaila, traditionally not really a defender. During his days at University of Johannesburg, before he came to real prominence, was a high-flying, out-and-out winger. These days, with age and experience and versatility, he's usually the starting right back slash right wing back. Tlaka had an okayish debut. 47 minutes from the youngster. Foul against the aforementioned Karabo Tlaka. Oswin Apollos had seen the run of Ramabu. Seems to be in a hand there somewhere. Had to get that touch, and he did, and that little crucial touch sees the scoreline remain as is. It was Enes Ramala's goal that separates. The biggest moment for Polokwane City in the first half was for Bongenkosi Dlamini, who had that 1v1 situation after a mistake from Vuyo Letlapa, handing him advantage, but bearing down on goal, he put the ball wide off the right hand upright, while Elis Ramala's fabulous volley and separates the two sides heading into the second half. It was 1-1 in the reverse fixture. It's 1-0 as the sides meet in the 26th round of the Betway Premiership. No subs for Sekhukhune United by the looks of it, but Polokwane City have replaced Nyakala Rapadu. Oh, Lindam Dambo's come on for Karabo Tlaka, as I say that. The youngster got about 45 minutes or so in his league debut. His youth makes way for some experience. Marema and Dlamini are the two players taken off for Tato Lechedi and Nyakala Rapadu. Lindam Dambo, by the way, been one of the real impact players off the bench for Sekhukhune United when they are chasing goals or looking to solidify them. 35-year-old veteran with 5 goals and 1 assist this season. You see Pombule making way. With Karabo Clark as well, by the looks of it. Just trying to see what rearrangement has happened. In fact, Bule still stayed on, despite what we have been shown earlier. The chef is still looking to cook, although right now he's produced the appetizer for a man of his considerable attacking prowess. Rodney Pangule gets a yellow card, an early one. That will put him under pressure for the rest of the half, clipping the ankles of Bethlehem-born baller. Back up on his feet is Mbule. Now with the dear Congo defender, Big Trezor Chibwabwa. By the way, Wyndham Dambo coming on for his 19th appearance in the league. Here's Oswin Apollos. I believe he holds the master key to open up this Sekhukhune United defense. Low cross, ricochets. There's Oswin Apollos leaning back. You got the rub of the green as the ball ended up his way. Maybe wasn't expecting it. And you would expect him to at least test the keeper. His hunt for a third league goal continues. Looks to the heavens. Maybe he needs to look inward. He was always leaning back. There were three players covering the side of the goal. Nice little step over by Ramabu, who started it all. Cardoso unwittingly passing it back to an opponent. And Tato Licheri, who almost got an assist off the bench. Dumbo's played in every competition this season. Cup games and the league. This is his 125th appearance in the PSL. And for the former Pirates and Cosmos midfielder. Nice interception there to get the attack going for the team in the lead. Turning in space, that is akin to a telephone booth, but gets out of it. Apollos has to get a rush. Mokhaila just sneaks it. Dumbo with the first time pass. Mbule's first touch wasn't the best, but his second was clever enough. Clever enough to get a man booked. Is it? It's not more than a foul, I should say. To play before the hour. A slight influence at the start of the second half. Sipombule. And the follow-up. Quickly outsteps Bulelani Nikani. The turn is a good one. Wyndham Dambo can shoot from distance, and he does. But not his best work today. 71 times he played for Skama Kepula. This is 52nd cap for Babina Noko. Brian Bwire. His international debut 2021 now against Mali in the World Cup qualifier at the Nyayo National Stadium. Good touch. Going wide, lack of numbers. Saw him rush the pass there. Apollos with the first time layoff. And look for the first time cross through Langeli Shendlovu. It's been ineffectual from the fullback areas as compared to the man he's been up against, Sean Mukhaila. A very workmanlike first half as Mukhaila. He's on the ball because they've given him this space and he's got pace. Mukhaila checks back. Makhala. Stunning cake. Now you see me, now you don't. It's a Makhala special. So good with that. A burst of pace. Low center of gravity. This time around, Langeli I think learned his lesson the last time. And he snapped at his heels, quickly concedes a throw in. Polokwane City, by the way, somehow are able to get themselves back in this game with 2 goals and take the lead and hold on. The win sees them potentially equal their 4 away wins from last season. 5 more points to equal their 18 away points collected in the previous campaign. Dumbo. You can already see the difference between him and Taka. Look at the young TDC midfielder. Times the game on past him. That's good work. That first touch, though, is far too heavy and allows Ndlovu and Co to shut the back door. Siposonke Langa. Somebody's down. Goal scorer Ellis Ramala. He's down on the floor. Ellis Ramala. Ball on the turf. Makhala is having a conversation at Chibuka Yuzaroskawara. Coaches. Relax on. Yes. Earlier. Aye. Hlalisa amanye abantwana akabichonga. Ikwinyo gone. Pass lang elihle Ndlovu. Stan and cake. Well, the man just goes past you. Keletso Makhalwa. 21 appearances. Today 22. 4 goals, 9 assists. The 28-year-old. Signed from Upington City in July. On the side for Sihlali today. The side that won 2-1 against Cape Town City. Kellet was about to get a yellow card. Confirmation of Makhala's misdemeanor. I think Ndlovu got his mini revenge on him there. Anyway, that was his 3rd yellow card of the season. And was used to ensuring others are carded at his expense. Four to play before the hour. Still that Ellis Ramala goal. And was sprawling and magic-filled moment this far. 3 yellows and counting this far. Kambala as well as Mapungule for Polokwane City both carded. The 2 central midfielders with Keletso Makhalwa in the solitary play in the naughty box. Yeah, now. the way, here's a stat for you. When scoring first, Sekhukhune United have won 5 times when they've scored first. Have never drawn and have only lost once when scoring the opening goal. That's when you compare their away form in the season. And from winning positions, they've dropped 5 points in the league this season, along with Richard Spey. From losing positions, they've gained the 3rd most points at 6, joint with Marumo Gallants, Richards Bay and Orlando Pirates. Space for Langeli Shendlovu. There's a quick look over his shoulder. Does the Mozambican international Gambala to the captain Nikani. Forced to go long. Very good pass, but the run not so much from Nyakala Rapadu. How high can those pants go? Wow. We saw of Bongimkosi Dlamini, and I have to deal with the hard running of Nyakala Rapadu, who's up against Rezo Chibwabwe and Daniel Cardoso. Oh, really turned that. Still struggling to get back into position, and Iizu just kept the pace and was on the same page. There may have been a tap-in for the Nigerian. But the man who says he wants to be a football agent when he hangs up his boots wasn't forward thinking. By the way, he runs an Uber business away from football. If you're ever interested, if you're ever in town, that Mr. Chibiko Iizu. They've been dancing since the start of the game. They've been having fun. Venda boy, Facebook, Ulikoba, etc., etc. I don't know what that move is called, though. An hour in the Chipa United and Chiefs game. It's 0-0 there. Potentially those two teams could be playing. It would be their 7th and 6th draws respectively. In fact, both teams coming into the game off the back of a draw. Chiefs drawing 1-1 against Tix Galaxy at home, and if you remember, Chipa United were away from the Berg and played Golden Arrows on the 5th of this month. We've got a draw there, 0-0. Apollos quickly on him. And Mokhaila has handled him really well, I think, because Mokhaila has such good pace. And those when Apollos has find it difficult to get the better of him. There's still a lot of football to play. Approaching 30 minutes. Going to the last half an hour. Who has all the aces stacked? Pangule. Still Rodney Mapangule, an hour on the clock. And here's Ramala's 36th minute volley. It's the biggest talking point in the Limpopo derby. Chibiko Iizu scoring in his last 4 league games. Before that, I'll tell you, he had not scored for 7 months. Until he scored the goal against Richards Bay in a 2-1 loss on the 5th of March. Before that, 7 months of no Iizu celebrations. And continuing with his off-the-field business. If there's a Uber on the pitch, his Uber has never arrived. Right now he's starting to pick up business and stand on business. Here's Lina. Mkhalwa. Lucky for him, it works out. Here come the numbers. To the left and to the right, green shirts. He decides to go it alone, does Linda Mtambo. Should know better with all that experience and goal-scoring field that he's had this season. Mbule. I think one thing Puti Mohafi's side has done is step off Sekhukhune United's creative players too much, particularly in midfield. Look at them. Mbule has time to gather, feel where Rapadu is, and turn him and give the pass, and then recycle it again. Rapadu coming from an offside position, clear as day. Only if you missed it. Goalless draw at Loftus Stadium for Mamelodi Sundowns against Al Ahly. The stalemate simultaneously complicated their CAF Champions League prospects heading into the decisive return leg in Kare at the Kare International Stadium. The draw extended Sundowns' unbeaten streak against Al Ahly to 8 matches since 2021. Milan Al Ahly's winless run in SA continued as the Egyptians giant now failed to secure victory in their last 17 against PSL sides, with 10 draws and 7 losses since the turn of the 2000s. Most Egyptians will be feeling more positive heading back for the return leg in Cairo, having avoided conceding in Pretoria. He's one a player who has been writing a bit of headlines. He's a 26-year-old key figurehead, Sekhukhune United midfielder. Sipesihle Mkhize, the ball over the top is to no one of interest. He's go push for a top 3 finish in qualifying for CAF inter-club competitions. He's featured 24 times in all competitions, scoring 1 goal and providing an assist. It's been his impressive campaign so far for his side. As Rapadu rocks the upright, and on the follow-up it's wide. Time stood still there. Lina's heart stood still. Rapadu was on the move. Lucky for Sekhukhune United, the upright came to the aid. It's still 1-0 in the Limpopo derby, and the follow-up was Ramabu Bonam in space. Lines it up. Very clever that. You would think he was going to go for the far post, but he went near post. Lina was definitely bamboozled. The pass was on to Ramabu, had he opted to do or go the unselfish route. Four seats on the follow-up. Back to Keys. He's penned a 3-year deal with an option to extend for a further 2 years with the Limpopo Bay side, the former SA Junior International. Talk is having proved his worth against Sekhukhune United, and he may be seeking a new challenge. It's a poor pass there from Apollos. Really, is that an off game today? That's one to keep an eye out for. Sipesihle Mkhize is struck out in the colours of Sekhukhune United next season. Former Sundowns and Ajax man. Apollos. Ramabu continues the run. Where does that end up for Sihle Makubela? Not in the right place. He's left the space. Yezuhizu comes short, right on his back, Nikani. Followed him all the way to the halfway line. Uzizu sells Makhala short. Two-legged tackle by Kampala, needs to be careful. But did win it cleanly according to referee Thokozani Mkhize. And fullback Ndlovu from one side of the pitch to the other. But they're moving as slow as someone stuck in cement. Going nowhere slowly. Just like the killer edge. They've had little moments. Bonginkosi Dlamene's first half attempt, which went wide, and then Nyakala Rapadu, the latest, would be attackers for Rise and Shine. Even Rezeno have shown in front of goal. Don't struggle to score goals, do PLK City. Only 18 in the division. It's as low as it gets for a side in the top 6. If you look at it, Tix Galaxy have 30, almost double. Sekhukhune United 32, Stellenbosch 28, Paris 32, and Sundowns with a whopping 51. Here's Rapad, who looks for the 1-2. The space out wide for Ramabu, leader. Makes him near post save. Had to stretch himself. That was going in. Much, much better from Putimuhafi's team. Now Sekhukhune United starting to drop the ball a little bit here. Losing in concentration. Rapad has definitely added some bite to the attack. That shot had plenty of bite behind it. Lina couldn't take any chances. It's a corner. We move. Out swinger. Looking to get on the end of it. There's two players. One of those in the 33-year-old Mozambican midfielder Meno Kambala, who's come up. Goes for where? Says he's okay. Says Vusa Sabe. You've been to Mozambique, you know what that means? Assist versus Richard Spain, 3-1 win with Manuel Kampala. Sisali is about to come on. And for Sipo Mbule. Played moments as a 27-year-old. In the meantime, Samkele Sihlali to step into midfield. Sihlali, his first contribution to maintain possession. Mokhela only has one thing in mind, that's to run direct and run hard. Dambo curls across to Izu, arches his neck muscle, does the Nigerian hitman, but hits nothing but clean air. Appreciate it. He's that kind of player. So you go about 20-15 minutes, you don't see him until he pops up with something like that between two players. Captain Nikani and midfielder Kambala. He seems to be ready to come on. Here they're looking for ball boys. Yeah, he needs to work on that warm-up for sure. He says, I'm ready to come on. You need to work on your warm-up, son. Last 19 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We're having fun here. Easter weekend. It's entertain you and enthrall you. And make sure that Easter weekend, you don't spend it alone. If you're like us, you're working. There's a set piece to piece together the next storyline. 10-1-0, one of the most dangerous scorelines in world football. Changed very yet. Rapadu's chance on the inside of the post. It was going to be 1-1. Here's Makalwa. Measures a pass. Sensational vision there from Makalwa. The pace of Mokhela. Getting in behind Polokwane City. Then they mess it up. It's a bit nonchalant there from the 27-year-old Makhalwa. Great turn. Ooh. That looked dangerous, that. From Mukaki. Mind you again, Sekhukhune United have dropped 5 points from winning positions as we enter the last 18 minutes. If they do hold on to this clean sheet and it's a shutout, they would have kept 9 clean sheets. They haven't kept a clean sheet in the last 5 league games since a 1-0 away win over Chippa United in the month of love. That's a poor pass. That was a poor pass. I don't know who's he complaining to there. Tato Licheri. Still 0-0 between Chippa and Chiefs. Reminder was 1-1. Gallants and Arrows earlier. Tomorrow, Makesi TX Galaxy live in the World of Champions. Matsatsansa Pitori have a hard task of picking themselves up in the league as well, in terms of the story at the bottom of the log. If I told you at the start of the season you'd see SuperSport United and Cape Town City both on -16 and -10 goal difference, and with only half a dozen so wins and fighting relegation, you would have told me I'm mad. Well, it's happening. The land of milk and honey is a bit sour for some right now. But there are some games to save face and save their status as top flight big dogs. Kruger United and Durban City licking their lips at the prospect of playing with the big boys. Apollos, his frustration is starting to boil over. If anybody's going to come with a magic moment, it's him. By the way, in the Motsepe Foundation, Durban City on 46 points, 5 ahead of Kruger United. Keswick Stars and Orbit College in 3rd and 4th respectively on equal amounts of points to 10, 40 apiece. JDR Stars on 39. Next round of games on the 22nd of this month. Spurs taking on Pretoria. It's a big game for Spurs there because they're fighting to stay away from the ABC Motsepe. They have 14, just one ahead of Venda and Luruma United, who will be relegated if they end in those positions. So very imperative win on the cards for Ernest Middendorp and his side. Pretoria Caddies and Keswick Stars also on the 22nd. So eyes will be on the Durban City and Milford encounter in case it then clashes. Makhalwa! Ooh, saved! Brian Okoff, B-Rick! Makhalwa got a hold of that. Bureau got something behind it. Anything. Look at a short backlift. Pinged it. Sensational save there from the Kenyan. Otherwise, it was curtains. And then Polokwane City are about to bring on a sub as well as we enter the last quarter. Keeper comes, but never claims. He claims to not err on the wrong side of the referee's judgment. And half chances at best as the 28-year-old to play for Inter Milan, and not the one you think of in Italy, but Enugu. Inter Milan Enugu out in Nigeria. Back in 2016 was with Young Stars as well. That's where he started to become a young star. He was there for 1 year. his turn. He's beating Mikani for pace and then rolls a pass to Makalo, goes near post. Again, Bire denies Makala. The hierarchy cannot believe their eyes. Looks as if the second goal is not far away. Makala lines it up. Gives Bire the eyes. The BOB again denies Keletso Makala. Potential seventh goal. Big cushion to end off this game. Danger's not away yet. Near post this time around, the keeper picks it up and then a follower. Cardoso sweeps it through the legs of a defender. All and sundry saw that coming. I saw it coming. They saw it coming. You know who didn't? The keeper. It's 2 Sekhukhune, nil Polokwane City. And the Limpopo derby will belong to Babina Noko. Shate. Keeper initially did well, but they didn't deal with the danger so well. And then Caroso with the striker's instinct through the legs of the onrushing defender. I think it was Nkaki, yes it was. Have a look at that. Shibi through the legs, through the keeper. Past the white line. Sekhukhune United are saying, CAF, can you see us? CAF, we are coming. They're well on their way. Stellenbosch now will be looking over their shoulders to see what they need to do to ensure that they're able to clinch on to those CAF Intercup competitions. They play 26th of this month against Chippa United at home, and then have a CAF Confederation Cup semi-final leg against Simba. A day after, by the way. It's tough. Hence, I say they'll be slightly worried because Sekhukhune United don't have a similar run-in to the end of the league like Stellenbosch. If you look at Coach Steve Barker's sides fixtures, they got that game against Chippa on the 26th. On the 27th, it's CAF Confederation Cup semi-final. About less than 5 days later, it's an away trip to KZN where they play Abafana Bestende. They then have SuperSport United to be then also still fighting relegation and will be fighting tooth and nail. That's not going to be an easy game. And play Cape Town City, another relegation threatened side. That gives an indication of what kind of tough games they have coming. Referee Mkhize says, "Ungayenzi le nto leyo ye-Easter Mhlekazi." Down is Meno Gambala. Sekhukhune United, they themselves play Galaxy on the 27th of April in their next PSL game. Play Makesi on the 3rd of May. Play Chiefs at home and Arrows to finish off their league season. Daniel Cardoso with a rare goal for the big defender with an expert striker's finish that saw it, dealt with it, and scored it. That was his first goal. So both the goal scorers for Sekhukhune United have scored their debut goals of the season. Ellis Ramala and Daniel Cardoso. An Easter weekend to remember for the first time scorers. Seems as if it's game done for Menno Gambala. Another way. On his 287th appearance, Daniel Caruso scores only his 12th PSL goal ever. He take it. And Kampala's been taken off. Limping badly. So the sub just run past him. There's Monty Akabane. Down to 10 men in the meantime with Bakabani still to enter the pitch. Away record of Polokwane City just worsening. I mentioned playing in their 13th game away from home. This is going to be their 6th loss in 13 games. They never won 3 times and drawn 4 times. The last away result was a 2-0 loss to Chippa United on the 15th of March. They're winless in the last 5 away games in the league. It's about to be 6. Half a dozen of losses for Putimu Hafiz's team. They are not built for home comforts. They become a bit uncomfortable the moment they leave Polokwane. To the last 5 minutes.
Outcomes. Jersey 21, Kampala. Jersey number 14, Sekhukhune. And in cap jersey number 47, Monty Bakabane.
He steps Monty Bakabane, as well as Kaukhala Ramushu. What the last 5 minutes? What can they do? Last few minutes in this game. He's done bitterly. Not enough in the attacking third. In defense have been okay. Midfield has been quiet. On the attack, it's been on mute. No, they definitely thought of a mute. They're muted. And they'll be happy with how Eric Tinkler's come in and picked up where Lukhono Lasiema left off. Tinkler really fitting like hand to glove. Getting a win against his former side. He's head of Sekhukhune United in his last 2 league matches since taking over in March 2025. So this is potentially his 3rd win out of 4 games since taking over. And he's only ever lost once. Showing that it's a good appointment to start off things. Skeleton Makhalwa. And it's not how you start, but how you finish. But they're finishing strongly. Makhalwa looks as if he'll finish the game when he should be fresh. Didn't play at all against Cape Town City. Lina. Don't mention him at all in the second half. That's how ineffectual Polokwane City's attacking third player has been. This guy has tried in Nyagalo Rapadu. He's coming on in the second half. Now for Bonginkosi Dlamini. Potential man of the match candidate could be Geleto Makano. I think he's done just enough above everybody else over the course of 87 minutes to just clinch it. I think second could be Sean Mukhaila. He's put in 2 decent halves, particularly the first, the stronger of the 2. But I think for me, as a betting man, not Sekhukhune Makhalwa just edges everybody in terms of the match. If they are to do something, they need to do it quickly. The sands of time are ebbing away for Rise and Shine. Ooh, had to time that Nikani, he did. Otherwise, I think he was going in for a late shower. Poor pass, Makhalwa. Now with Leteri. Maybe far from goals. And even further away from the 3 points. City, I think that encapsulates their performance in a nutshell. Kutimu Hafi outthought and outclassed Eric Tinkler in his side today. You see Puleng Marema there on the side, and a conversation he was subbed off in the second half. A very quiet game. Tesepetia Labona playmaker. Conversation with Brian Saka, assistant coach. Also, by the way, Brian Saka is reserve league head coach. Polokwane City's under 23s. Rapadu, Apollos. Those 2 have not been able to connect at all. Ooh, had to time that interception, and he did. Nikani. Wondering how long the hamstring of his would hold out, because he was heavily strapped in the first half. Taking off the strapping, but he's played really well for a man who can tell he's not fully fit. He's celebrating all night. Hopefully not they. Hopefully by 9 o'clock they'll be sleeping. Hey! Okay, I don't know what you call that move, but I'll call it happiness. Even friends of Sekhukhune United, normally Sundowns, are celebrating Akoso, as well as Andy Buyeli. Bayangeni. Akoso, midfielder, Buyeli in attacker. Yeah, banna. New age players. I don't know which one did I call. Maybe I'll ask Eric Tinkler at the end of the game. And of course, seem to come in. It's Langa and Makhalwa. Makhala walks off. Probably a man of the match accolade. He's been the most influential player over the course of 2 halves. Sean Mukhaila and Bulelani Nikani of Polokwane City. 3 minutes for additional time. Lina will take all the time in the world. At Amban, you know what we have to do. We've done it. Chiefs still drawing with Chippa United. They have not been able to do it. Next round of Betway Premiership fixtures. It's a nice work by Lyndon Dumbo there. Chiefs take on Marumo Gallants. Golden Arrows in a KZN derby with AmaZulu. Stellenbosch play Chippa United, and they'll be eager to get back to winning ways to give themselves a bit of breathing space. And strong endings, Sekhukhune United. Pirates play Dikwenatame, it's in Makesi to end the month of April. Sundowns in action against the Natal Rich Boys. Can a man from the capital exert capital against the Natal Rich Boys? Into the last couple of minutes now. I think the result has not been in doubt for a while. Polokwane City just haven't had enough ammunition up top to really take it to Sekhukhune United, while Babina Noko have come up with two efficient moments from Ellis Ramala with a beautiful strike, and Daniel Cardoso with an instinctive finish. Special night for those two as they got their goal tally up and running, even though there's only a few games going, but it is the cumulative sum of all parts that's going to see them having played their parts towards a 3-point and a win for Eric Tinkler. It's to be Sekhukhune United's 12th in 24 games. Well, they're coming for those CAF inter-club competitions, I tell you. Last few seconds, not far away from the final whistle meetings. Virik thinks about it. Andy Buyeli could have scored with his first touch, but the DR Congo striker gets under that chance. And I think that's that, ladies and gentlemen. Advertising board says, Adibashabe. That's what they did exactly. The pierced holes and the motivation and dreams of Polokwane City as Rise and Shine were put to sleep